Yeah. Good morning all. Today we'll go with the concept of motion, and then we'll go with the concepts. Okay. Let us go with distance. Displacement. Now distance and displacement are two distinct quantities which looks like same but they are far different. Okay. Now distance is nothing but the area covered. Okay. And displacement is one thing. Okay. Shortest path to take contact. Okay. The short path or shortest path. Now area covered, shortest path, these are linked, interlinked. Okay. But a small difference is, let us take A, B, 2 points from A to B. This is your distance. Clear? Now displacement same. Let us take A, B. But if you go like this is your displacement. Getting? 2 points is your distance. Likewise displacement. Now how easily we can remember this? If someone asks you, where is a nose? Where is a nose? If you say like this, it is your distance. If you cross it like this and if you show them, it is your displacement. Okay, so these are the two concepts which are very important, basic, very basic. Okay, that is your distance and displacement. So we have other terms like speed, velocity. Okay, now remember, whenever you read such terms, acceleration, velocity, speed, uniform velocity, momentum, inertia, all, okay, always make sure that you will always read the definition from your textbook. Okay, so you need to give standard definitions. You can't make it your own, because science in physics you should give your standard definitions, because whenever we try to write own, we may misspell it, mistake. Okay, we may make any mistake which changes the definition of your terms. Okay, now let us go with, first of all, speed. A speed is a distance traveled by the object in a given interval of time. Okay, so a speed is of an object in a given interval of time if it is traveling, that is speed. Okay, velocity is nothing but the displacement of an object in a given interval of time. Now here it is displacement, and it is covered in speed, it is covering the distance in a given interval of time. Here the displacement. So speed is your which quantity? Distance quantity, and velocity will be your displacement. Okay, so speed and displacement, so speed and the velocity has two different variations. Now speed is nothing but the speed formula you have, distance traveled by time taken. Okay, distance traveled by time taken. So speed is distance traveled by time taken, and your velocity is nothing but displacement by time taken. So same, displacement by time taken. So see, as I told you, distance, displacement. The speed is your distance and velocity is your displacement. Now speed generally, see, easy to remember. Speed is nothing but the distance taken by time taken, or distance traveled by time taken, and the displacement will be displacement will be displacement by time taken. Getting? So it's easy to remember also, right? When you go logically, speed, distance and velocity, displacement, so you can easily write that formula also. So speed, distance traveled by time taken, and velocity, displacement by time taken. So this is about distance and the displacement. Okay, So let us go with average speed. So in speed now, if you're taking average speed, what is average speed? Average speed is nothing but the sum of the speed you can take it. So you can take total distance covered by time taken. So average speed is equal to total distance traveled by time taken. So this is one where you can remember also. Average, you are telling the total, if you take sum of then average, the total distance traveled by time taken. So now average velocity, same. Average velocity is nothing but displacement by time taken. Okay, so these are few you can remember, and these are very important also when you go with your classes. Okay, now instantaneous speed. Now instantaneous speed is one thing where the amount of time traveled by a body at an instant time. Okay, when a body is traveling with some speed, in that speed, if you are taken a point in at an instant of time, if you are taking, for example, if I am going like this with some speed, at some point I stopped and I have taken this value at an instant, then it is called as instantaneous speed. At an instant, at a particular instance. So now we have few questions, let us go with that. What does the odometer of an automobile measure? What does the odometer of automobile measure? So odometer is one device which is used in automobiles, right? So odometer generally covers the distance of the automobile. So whenever you drive your vehicle, we have speedometer and also odometer. So odometer generally covers the distance and speedometer your speed. Okay, so remember odometer is a device which measures the distance covered. Okay, next question. What does the path of an object looks like when it is uniform? So in other classes we'll go with uniform, non-uniform and all. Okay, so let us go with this question for now. What does the path of an object look like when it is uniform? Object having uniform motion is great straight path line. So now see, uniform is nothing but simple. If you have started A and if I went to B in a uniform without any disturbance, that is uniform motion. If a particle is moving, you might turn in electrons, protons and all. The particles vibrate, that is non-uniform. And if particle is going straight forward, right, which mostly not happens, that is your uniform. And if the motion is non-uniform, okay, it generally happens with your particles. So let us go with the next question then. Okay, now we'll go with this different types of speedometers. Okay, wherever we use the speedometers and all. See, generally your speedometer is generally used in your automobiles and also in instrumentation objects. Okay, it detects your speed, your temperature and all. Okay, they have their own names, but generally we term them as a motion only, because the clock inside, it starts moving, right? It shows the deflection, right? It shows you the scale reading and all. So all comes under your motion. Okay, for today only this much. The next class we'll go with some deeper. Okay, we'll continue with that today, and next class we'll also solve the problems. Okay, and I'll just cover few more definitions like uniform acceleration. Okay, so those important things also we'll discuss in your next class. Okay, thank you.